We only have one Democratic rep south of Kansas City and St. Louis, which is atrocious, and we need to change that. And my district just happens to be one of the ones that that's possible to happen.
At a Missouri State University College Democrats meeting, Betsy Fogel talks about her campaign for the State House of Representatives. A week before, she mingled with over 100 Democrat candidates for office, including congresspeople and statewide candidates. It is the most Democrats running for office in Missouri, a state which, since 2002, has been completely dominated by Republicans in both chambers of the legislature.
Democrats in Missouri in 2020 have a very, very good opportunity to make gains, both in the House and with statewide office with Nicole Galloway.
That's Catherine Mars, the executive director of the Missouri House Democrat Campaign Committee. She formerly served as the field director for the California Democratic Party and was briefly the campaign manager for Betsy Fogel's State House campaign, which is considered one of the most flippable in both Greene County, where Springfield resides, and the state as a whole.
So one of our big goals to make everything more competitive is also to make sure that we are trying super hard to get as many candidates running in every district as possible.
For Sam Smith, the youngest executive director of a political party in the United States and the new director for the Greene County Democrats, Catherine Mars' sentiments ring true. Smith, a veteran campaigner and organizer, believes that with candidates running at every level of local government, the now competitive Greene County is the pincushion for electing Missouri's Democrats.
I do believe that Greene County will go blue in 2020. I think what we're looking at here is a district that in 2016 and 2018 proved incredibly competitive for Democrats.
In a 2019 special election, Trish Gunby, a candidate for the 99th State House District, defeated Lee Ann Pittman in an upset election. The seat was previously held by Gene Evans, who resigned to take helm as the executive director of the Missouri GOP. The district voted for Evans' re-election, but also supported Senator Claire McCaskill's re-election. The race was seen as a litmus test for whether or not Democrats' messaging could appeal in wealthy white suburbia. It worked, and Smith thinks he can replicate it.
Suburban districts were exclusively for Republican voters based off of economic data and where we assumed that their social values lied. What we came to realize in these last couple of years and what has been really beneficial for Democrats, both in flipping districts and in maintaining Democratic majorities in different legislatures, is that these people, whenever they're coming down to these decisions of who they want to vote for, care just as much about individuals who are in different economic brackets.
Greene County has historically been a stronghold for the state's Republican Party, even when Missouri was considered a purple state with a Democrat-dominated legislature. Now that Republicans have a supermajority in the legislature, Greene County is where they are able to block statewide candidates from reaching the majority of votes required to win office.
As a product of gerrymandering in our district, we have an area that consistently votes somewhere between 45 and 50% for Democratic candidates, and yet we only have one Democratic state rep and 7 Republicans.
In the 2018 midterms, even as Senator McCaskill lost her re-election bid to Attorney General Josh Hawley, State Auditor Nicole Galloway was able to win more than 50% of the vote in Greene County. That legendary 50% is a first for Missouri Democrats, who normally consider a successful Greene County turnout to hit 10 points lower, at 40%. Galloway is now aiming for the governor's office, a fight that some politicos consider not as clear-cut as the state's Republicans would like voters to believe.
In the auditor's race, she took Greene County. She obviously won the auditor's race, as she is now our current auditor, and she has made plenty of stops in this area. She has grown her network, and I believe people believe in those who show them the work. It's the show me state, and she does her homework.
Alex Johnson, House Minority Leader Crystal Quade's former campaign manager, sees a bright future for young people like himself in Missouri Democratic politics. Now a field organizer for the MHDCC, Johnson is working across the state to elect Democrats to the State House in one of the best funded operations in Missouri's modern political history.
People are ready for the next generation to step up and assume leadership positions. Folks realize that right now we are on a dangerous path, especially in the state of Missouri when it comes to our budget, and they need people to step up and fill those roles. With my youthful energy, I don't mind the late nights, I don't mind the long drives, and I can be where I need to be to make sure the work gets done.
Those young people include Cole Roman, the new chairman of the Stone County Democrats. Roman, a biology major at Missouri State University, is the youngest party chair of a county party in Missouri. He didn't get politically involved until 2018, when he served as a field organizer for the Missouri Democratic Coordinated Campaign. Roman served 4 predominantly rural counties, and returning to his home county, was quickly elected the new head of their party.
Yeah, so in my county, Stone County, I think it's around a population of 30,000, and it's just the fact that we don't have major cities like Springfield. We don't have anything like that. I mean, in the next county over, we got Branson, which is pretty much everybody goes to work. In Stone County, the issue is that just there's a lot of poverty. For example, in my school, Galena, 80% of students qualified for free or reduced lunches. And besides that, the geography and the terrain, because everything's so spread out and you have all these little small towns everywhere, and it'd be a nightmare to mobilize.
Roman's platform as chairman is to bring more energy to the county's party, while updating some of the voter rolls and engaging in volunteers who haven't knocked doors since former President Obama first took office. It's a learning curve, but Roman thinks bringing his youthful energy to the position can eventually expand the county's Democratic electorate.
I'm not sure. I've never been told, but I'm not sure if anybody's ever as young as me has wanted and had the energy and had the interest in being in the Stone County Democrat committee. And I think that's very powerful because it just lead by example. Just because, and these people who've been doing it forever, and they probably wanted to see younger people in politics or people their age, and it's nice. I think it's nice for them to see that somebody new and somebody that's out there getting their degree is going to help and help any way that they can.
Mars, Smith, Johnson, and Roman are all similar in their work, their youth, and their drive. They come from different backgrounds, but each are necessary in their own way to moving the Democratic Party forward. In the end, Sam said it best.
But I also see a lot of leadership opportunities being provided for young people that wouldn't have been available a couple of months ago. And I really think that that's a reflection of really this pilot test that's happening in Greene County, where we're saying, what if we give the power to this next generation and see what they can do with it, see if we can change the way that things are, because the way that things are isn't working for Democrats.